After a quarter of a century in decline, the past 4 years has seen the number of independent butchers stabilise as consumer preferences and shopping patterns change, and they find themselves able to attract a new type of customer with different needs. This trend exists despite a period of economic turbulence, suggesting that when it comes to meat consumption, consumers are increasingly willing to shop based on factors other than price. The two main factors for those seeking out British beef or lamb is to support British farmers and because it is better quality. Over 50% of consumers highlight the importance of quality, demonstrating that consumers place value on provenance, eating quality produce, environmental sustainability, and animal welfare.
It has changed, but it's changing for the modern market, you know, for the busier families. You know, people who don't have the time to cook like a Sunday dinner, or you know, they don't have time at night time to make a casserole and that. You know, because everybody works nowadays, don't they? You're used to it, the fella go to work all day and his wife can stay at home, look after the kids. That doesn't happen anymore. Everybody's at work, so everybody's on the go, isn't they? You know, they've got to pick the kids up after school, take them to football practice, take them to a piano lesson, and then it's home, so it's nice, quick food all the time. Try and get people in first. Like, for example, if we're doing like chicken fillet in a sauce or chicken in a Chinese sauce or something, you know, we'll try and sell it so people want to buy it and think actually that's a good, you know, it looks a good product, it's a good price, you know, I want to have it, you know, I'll buy that.
Other market stalls have been in a similar trend, with fishmongers being similarly affected. The dramatic decline of traditional British fishmonger has been laid bare, with official figures showing that nearly 3,000 have gone out of business or quit the industry in the past 7 years. The figures for fishmongers show an even bigger decline. In 2000 there were 2,408, a number which has now fallen by 31% to 1,657. And the figures do not include shops, which are exempt from registering for VAT.
How would you say that the fishmonger business has changed over the last few years?
Changed? I don't really see a change. Fish sales are still pretty good. I see a resurgence in types of fish sales, i.e. like a lot of people reverting back to going to a traditional fishmonger. So people just don't like buying fish pre-packed with not much information about it.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of somebody like me who knows what I'm doing and gives the information.
The supermarket sort of took over, and a lot of people got out of this business. You know, like at one point, I think 10 years ago, the average age of a butcher in the UK was 58. You know, there's no jobs where the average age is 58, is there? You know, it's like it's old. You know, it's 7 years before retiring that. So, but now I think it's fighting back, and I think in a few years' time, you know, the average age of a butcher is dropping, and I hope to see like a bit of resurgence.
Downturn on fish sales, meat sales, veg sales, every sale for small independent companies because of supermarkets. You know, I've watched and seen that over the last 45 years.
I go to, you know, I use supermarkets. I've got to, you know, if I want like, you know, if I've got to go for some washing up liquid or some toilet roll, you know, you've got to use them. There's no, you know, and that's where they succeed compared to us. You know, I sell meat. That's it. You know, you can buy a few sauces, some eggs, but that's it. You know, that's what I sell. But I like to say I specialise in it, which supermarkets don't do.
But like I say, a lot of people don't like supermarkets per se. I mean, I go to supermarkets. Sometimes it's a necessity you go to a supermarket. But for certain products, that's what makes an individual person like me such a unique, like the butchers down there. Independent butchers and fishmongers. You don't see many of them about now, but we exist. And we exist for a reason, and that reason is people still want to use us. They want to know what kind of fish they're buying and where it's from, and not just in a packet from a shelf.
You've got to stay competitive with the supermarkets all the time. It's like at Easter time, they're knocking out English legs of lamb at £5 a kilo. That's ridiculous price. You know, we can't. You know, there's no way we can compete with that. But we can compete, you know, all our lamb, it comes from Rock Auctions, about 10 miles away, you know, it's all local lamb. If we're fair with customers, they're fair with us, you know, they come back in, you know, they could, to come to see us, you've got anywhere, if you live anywhere in Preston, you've got to pass at least 2 supermarkets, right? And to come and see us, you know, it's extra effort, isn't it? So, you know, we've got to be competitive.
Closures highlight the slow death of the British high streets, which has been causing the growing power of supermarkets and the increasing costs of running an independent business.
Quality at supermarkets is not where it needs to be. It's they don't have the care and the compassion we have here. I don't think they're there. I don't think they're where they need to be really. They're competitive. The prices can be competitive. As a whole, I think we're pretty similar prices to what like say Morrison's charge or Asda charge. You know, it's a bit of give and take, isn't it? You know, we're in the 70s and 80s, supermarkets sort of rose. You know, it's like they become the places to go for people. You know, because you can get everything under one roof. You get everything under one roof, competitively priced, and it's convenient. The quality wasn't there though, so you know the quality always stayed with the butchers' shops who know what they're doing.
Between
basically.
sort of in the market style counters, so everyone sort of tries to help each other out, so recommend each other.
It's a community, a market hall, a market place is a community. You know, like people that have been in here, and I've known people in here for 40 odd years. You know, we don't go out drinking every night, but we're still a community. And like I said, these individual little traders that are in here know their businesses, and that's the beauty of what we do. That's what attracts people to come to people like us.
Myself, you know, I'm a huge supporter of like small retailers, you know, independent businesses, you know. So, for example, there's a butcher's store just across from us there. Right? If I don't have something, I'll say, why don't you try him over there? He might have what you need, and it's vice versa. So you want other businesses to succeed. Always. Morrison's, they'll turn over far more meat than what I'll ever sell. They'll probably sell more meat in a week than I'll sell in my lifetime. But as long as we're chipping away, we're trying hard, you know, people are coming in, and that I think will be alright. You know, like I say, positivity, innit?
While falling numbers of fishmongers and butchers have been apparent for some time, it has been difficult to calculate how many have closed down. In April 2000, there were 9,081 butchers left in Britain. Over the next 70 years, that number fell to 7,186, a decline equivalent to almost 23 butchers closing every month.